Si bella veramente, si bella, 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 come si bella tu, non c'è nessuno più, il cuore mio mi batte, cammina mille all'ora, di questa vita vuole, di viverla con te, poi come si bella, poi come si bella, come si bella tu, non c'è nessuno più, poi come si bella, poi come si bella, sei tutta, tutta bella, così l'amore mio. Gli amici sono amici fin quando tu gli dai, ma quando tu non hai, non ti guardano in faccia e vanno per le strade con le bugie in bocca. L'amico che hai creduto col denaro l'hai perduto, oggi ci son cascato, oggi sono fregato. L'amico che piangeva è solo un basso vero, oggi ci son cascato, oggi sono fregato. L'amico di parola delle promesse false, ti voglio tutta mia, ti voglio sempre mia, per tutta la vita mia, così l'amore.
All right. Looking at the split screen here, I think we are live. This is a late Thank TOS It's Friday stream for this particular Friday. I just came back from a restaurant, local family restaurant. I think I had too much coffee, so I'm still kind of wide awake, at least for now. So this was not planned or scheduled because I wasn't sure when I would be home tonight, but I got home somewhat early-ish. And if anybody's in the chat and wants to say hello, please do. A few topics to discuss, and then we'll wrap it up for tonight. All right, some of you have asked about if I'm okay living in Ohio. This is those of you watching that, this is a photo of East Palestine, Ohio. It's a little bit less than 50 miles away from where I live. Of course, you may have seen the news about the so-called bomb train and the derailment that happened, what was it? I guess it was last month. We are already into March as we are recording this. Nice community. Like I said, it's off the highway from me. I think it's like 44 point some miles from where I am now. So I am far enough away where the toxic plume and the fire has no effect on me here, at least not that I'm aware of. So if you don't know what happened last month, there was a 100-car train carrying various types of chemicals. Not all the trains, I don't think, but I think 20-some cars or 30-some cars derailed, carrying some kind of vinyl chloride, I do believe. What happened was one of the axles, I don't know what happened, the wheel bearing or the axle, something happened, overheated. One cabin or one of the axles derailed, and it started a avalanche of sorts, cascade effect, and many of the cars derailed, causing an explosion, fire, plume, whatever you want to call it. I have not been there, driven by there. I'm thinking about, my friend and I, we're thinking about driving by there, past there tomorrow. There's supposed to be some kind of town hall meeting. I don't think I know personally anybody who lives there or near there. But if I decide to go, I'll document it and let you guys know what is going on. What happened Did not have to happen in this country. There is safety technology out there, safety protocols that for one reason or another were not used. Yeah, this should not have happened. I believe there are, I thought I heard or read today, there are, in this country, USA, there are 1,000 train wrecks a year. Train incidents a year. That's 1,000. That's more than there are days in a year. If that is true, that is very sad. So, yeah, I'm okay. Thank you for asking. All right, let's move on. I talked about a Linux distribution called Emmabuntus. This is from, I believe, France. The one thing about this one, they offer 32-bit and 64-bit. So if you have an older machine laying around that you want to try and resurrect, reuse, and not dump it in the trash, this is Debian based, very easy to use. I installed it on a Windows ThinkPad. The machine originally had Windows 7 from years ago. ThinkPads are rock solid, by the way. So if you're looking to buy a laptop or a used laptop and want to install Linux, go with the ThinkPad. They are terrific. I installed this on that ThinkPad and it works great. Again, 32-bit, they still offer it. I don't think there are too many Linux distributions that offer 32-bit anymore, at least now that I have seen at least the ones that are somewhat easy for Windows users. So this comes in two desktop environments. Let's see, it's XFCE, and the other one would be LXQT. Both lightweight, both easy to use. LXQT might be a little bit lighter, but they're both lightweight. I think you can run this with as little as a gig of RAM. I think it's not recommended, but you can if you wanted to, because the system is lightweight enough. So again, check out Emmabuntus. It's not something that I've talked about that much or that we talk about. We seem to discuss more of the widespread use of the more popular ones, such as Ubuntu based, Zorn OS, Linux Mint, and stuff like that. But this one here, Emmabuntus, very polished, very good looking. Again, it's a French distribution, but you can install this in English. I've had this on my ThinkPad since last year, and I don't use my laptops that much, I'll be honest. Normally used by Chromebooks. They're just, nothing beats a super fast Chromebook in terms of a portable machine, in my opinion. But Emmabuntus is, you should definitely check it out. All right, what else do I have here? Okay, this is Planet Computers, and they offer they offer Linux powered computers. If you're interested, they also offer, it looks like Android phones, but if we go here and click computers, looks like they offer 2 mini desktops. I just caught this off the news. I don't know too much about this company, based overseas in the UK. Mini desktops powered by, of course, the Ubuntu Linux. So what do we have here? Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, VPN, network dish, audio, and other system functions. 8-core superfast ARM processor, coupled with a looks like a G610 GPU. 6 TOPS neural processing unit for extraordinary lag-free performance. XR series offers up to 32 gigabytes of memory, as well as up to 128 gigabytes of flash storage. Built-in storage options range from 256 gig up to 2 terabyte of solid-state storage. Powered by ARM multi-core processor technology, Zero configuration XR series for the first time ever allows anyone from professional developers, gamers, content creators to become a Linux user straight out of the box. So they offer different options here. So looks like 4 gigs of RAM, 8 gigs, and 16 gigs of RAM. Yeah, that is definitely a mini computer. Looking at this here, looks kind of slick. Okay, very good. Again, this is store.planetcom.co.uk. Again, this is Planet Computers. This is not a sponsored video or anything. I just caught this off the news wire. And again, if you're looking for Linux, Ubuntu Linux out of the box, this may be a consideration. The other ones that you may want to take a look at are Zorin OS computers. I believe those run a little bit less. I think those started about $400 or so. But this is just another option if you want to buy Linux pre-installed, out of the box, pre-configured. Don't have to worry about any kind of compatibility issues or bugs. Hopefully this has no bugs, I would imagine. Ready to go out of the box. Click and go, as I like to call it. All right, let me see what we have here. Again, this was a last minute stream. Let me see if anybody popped in the chat. This background, by the way, is the, I believe it's the International Space Station. So yes, up here in space, I am far away from that train wreck. All right, as of now, I don't see anybody in the chat yet. So if anybody's out there and wants to say hello, say hello and we'll chat a little bit. If not, I will wrap this up. Again, this was not scheduled. A very last minute thing. I don't usually start shows this late, but I think I drank too much coffee at the restaurant. So right now I'm somewhat lit. No wine tonight. So if you're out there, say hello. If not, we'll wrap this up shortly.
Gli amici sono amici fin quando tu gli dai, ma quando tu non hai, non ti guardare in faccia. O gli ci son cascato, o gli sono fregato, l'amico che ho aiutato, col denaro è scappato. O gli ci son cascato, o gli sono fregato, l'amico che ho creduto, se mi vede cambia strada. Oh yeah, io sono qui. Ma dove siete voi, eh? I soldi mi piacciono. Andate allora.
All right, so it looks like Robin popped in, says hi, early morning from the UK. Well, hello there. Thank you for stopping in. Wow, it is early. You are 5 hours ahead, I believe, in the UK. I think here in the States, daylight saving starts here in a couple weeks, where we, let's see, fall backwards, spring forward. We move the clocks 1 hour ahead. And I was told this may be the very last time we do the spring or the daylight savings things here in this country, I think. I don't know how true that is. But anyway, Robin, welcome to the late night stream. Great for you to pop in. How are you? Robin says installing Debian testing. Not the stable branch, but the testing? Okay, I guess the testing branch is somewhere in the middle between unstable and stable, right? That's cool. I talked about Emmabuntus, which is Debian stable that I installed on a ThinkPad because they offer 32-bit. So the ThinkPad still works, even though I don't use it that much. I'm just chilling to my dad's music tonight. So anybody out there in the chat wants to say hello, I'll stick around a little bit longer since Robin popped in. Thank you for popping in. Alpha 2 release now for testing. It's stable and nearing beta. Okay. Yeah, most alphas normally aren't stable, but if it is, great. I don't usually mess with alphas that much in the past. Usually betas or above. Let's see, what version of OBS Studio is this? 29.0.2. I believe this is the latest one. Anyway, it's working. Is that all that you use, Robin, is Debian, or do you mess with other Linux-type systems? OBS works strong. Yeah, I use this built. I'm actually running Windows tonight. I needed to check if I had any security updates. I don't use Windows that much, but I still have it as a dual boot. I have two drives in this, two SSD drives in this Dell, so I toggle back and forth, you know. But OBS is good. It's good. It's stable in both systems. Ah, you use Arch with Endeavor OS mostly. Interesting. Okay. Do you normally test your systems this early morning in the UK? Your quiet moment is early. Got it. You're a late riser at the weekends. Very good. Understood. Alright, had to refresh the chat. Looks like it's just us two right now. I got my TV to the left. I'm watching the History Channel, Ancient Aliens. Something about Alaska. Anyway, most Linux streams happen late. Yeah, I don't usually do something this late, but like I said, I got back from a restaurant. I drank a couple cups of coffee, so the caffeine is still in me, so I decided to jump on. I didn't really have anything scheduled for tonight because I wasn't sure when I would get home, but it wasn't too late. But I try to do these at different times. I know there's people not in the USA. In fact, I've had a request not to do anything too late. Maybe next week I'll do something early. But thank you for stopping in, Robin. But yeah. Yeah, I don't see too many daylight streams for Linux. It seems like a lot has changed post-pandemic. Sometimes I'll do a Good Morning Linux stream, random when I have time. You watch Ancient Aliens showing there on other channels. Okay. Yeah, I think tonight might be a new episode, something about Alaska. So yeah. You try to stream during daylight hours, yeah. Robin, have you ever messed with any of the Chromebooks? Just out of curiosity. None? Okay. They are popular, very popular in school systems, it seems. Somebody looking for just a basic, affordable laptop that's not Windows. Not using a green screen for the background, but it's not too bad. Using the background removal option here in OBS, one of the filters, so it's not too bad. You've thought about getting a Chromebook for basic computing, but you know you would miss having real software for most tasks. It all depends what you're trying to do. If all you're trying to do is watch this or stream music, movies, play music, check emails, game, they can do it. You know. So it all depends what specific software you need. But today's Chromebooks can do a lot more than, say, 10 years ago. I think the first Chromebook was for sale back in 2011, I believe. Yeah. They've come a long way. They have become the Linux desktop for the Windows masses, I guess. I wish we had other choices, but I know Chromebooks have made their mark when I was able to walk into a local Walmart and see 2 Chromebooks for sale. Although I have a feeling if I asked the workers there, tell me about the Chromebook, they may have said, I didn't ask. I didn't have to ask. But it was nice seeing Chromebooks at a local Walmart next to the Apple machine or the Windows machines, you know. But they've come a long way. If you haven't tried a Chromebook, you should. They are amazing machines. Super fast, no viruses, no bugs. Insane speed. And they start about $200. You can't go wrong. All right. I'll stick around a little bit longer, Robin. If anything else is on your mind, then we'll wrap it up. Debian 12 Alpha now installed, so it can go to bed now. Okay. Yes. After you install Debian, it'll help you sleep better. I stopped distro hopping back in 2016. I did it for almost 10 years, so I think it was time to stop. So, yeah. You have a good morning where you're at, and I will have a great evening. Thank you, and thanks for stopping by. Have fun with your new Debian. All right, I guess I'm going to wrap this up for tonight. Again, thank you, Robin, for stopping by. I don't think there's anybody else in the chat. Looks like everybody else has other plans, and that's fine. So, again, thank you for asking about what happened about the train wreck here in Ohio. Like I said, I'm less than 50 miles away from the actual accident. I'm okay. My friends are okay. If I decide to take a trip anywhere there, the train wreck, I will document it and let you guys know if you're interested. So, let me refresh the chat one more time. I hope I'm not catching a cold. All right, guys, that's it for this evening. Maybe I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.